welcome to Reactive Reload, a radio show you're always on time for. I'm just one of your hosts, Irish Cowboy, joined by your other host, Crossover. We are going to be reloading the gaming entertainment news for the last week or so and reacting to just the tip you need to fight off bad office internet, candy hustlers, and even reloading. Maybe some bad news for those waiting to hear about a Project Scarlet Series X and weather tracing. Twitter actually let me upload a full, damn near 30-second regular old Xbox clip. I can't tell you how awesome that is to actually be able to do that, because back in the day, it used to be a lot more difficult. Twitter is very stingy when it comes to
they are
file uploads and their compression. It's horrible.
Yeah, no, I know. Don't you remember? The first time I tried to post a clip with Reactive Reload, it was a nightmare. I kept posting like a 4-second.
Oh,
over
yeah,
and over
that's
again.
right. Yeah,
It was a nightmare.
Yeah. Well, that's also really good, and it also helps that when you share a clip from your Xbox console, now they took away the whole having to sign into a OneDrive or Microsoft account to even view it. So they just basically, that's another thing we fixed with the preview program, a feature that was really awesome trying out.
Oh, look at you guys. Bettering the heroes we didn't even know existed.
It's the little things, I'm like, man, no one's going to know that it was us or even appreciate. But it sounds like you do. So as long as there's one,
I appreciate the sacrifice.
I think I am still in the preview program. I don't know. I don't think I'm in alpha anymore though. That happened when my Scorpio edition died. I lost an Xbox for you guys, Microsoft. I lost a Scorpio edition for you guys.
Right? Yeah, not just an Xbox. You lost the prime time.
That's right.
Xbox. I was having the damnedest time getting our internet was really slow at work today for some reason. It was
did you try turning it off and on again?
Yes. Yes, we did. And you want to know what it did?
What's that?
Fuck all. That's what it did. It did fuck all.
Well, I'm all out of options.
So the Overwatch event.
What? Oh,
told you it was usually
that's right.
Weeks out. Yeah,
I got it. I've got it installed on my old Xbox, on my old Taco Bell Xbox.
So if you want to hop into that tomorrow and play,
yeah, that sounds like
at the time we can get you slash your 76.
Dude, that would be great. That would be
plus
absolutely.
Whatever new skins there would be. Yeah,
true. Looking through all the skins when it got done downloading, I saw the that one Zenyatta one with that was from WoW basically. It's like a Cthulhu or whatever it's called. I can't remember.
Yeah, the Cthulhu. Yeah. One where every year you get the edgelords who go Cthulhu 2020 or it'll be Cthulhu 2024.
There's a Cthulhu
2016. Game. Yes, there is.
Wait, did you actually get this? Have you seen
basically meet Cthulhu?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Basically Cthulhu.
There's this guy. It's like on Steam. It was like an indie game or whatever, but it has really insane, realistic looking graphics.
Mm.
And they're waking up a Cthulhu. I'm gonna remember how to pronounce that, just like I did Bebenber.
Bebenber.
Bebenwald. Bitchenberg. Bevenker. There's actually a couple things that have been going on today that I didn't think would be, so that's pretty cool.
Madden's supposed to get a whole bunch of next-gen updates. I'm really excited.
Oh, really? Like what?
Yeah. The rumor is that it's going to be a whole new game, but the things that we know are mostly just improved graphic stuff. But the way that they a mini trailer about the way that it's going to look. So with the ray tracing. So weather is going to be more dynamic as well and different every time. So you'll never have the same snow. You'll never have the same water puddles. You'll never have the same any of that stuff. It's catered to where the water puddles would kind of accumulate on that field specifically.
It's like weather tracing.
Yeah. And
that's cool.
And the cloth. So the jerseys that the players wear will also.
So if they poop themselves.
Yeah, right. But it'll get saturated and stick to them, so it'll change the textures and stuff like that.
Bro, those skid marks better be in a different place every time.
Yeah. What movie was that?
What?
Can't remember. The Longest Yard.
What movie?
I think I made him shit himself.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Joey Diaz. That was one of his big breaks. Well, he thought it was going to be one of his big breaks. I was watching some stuff to him on YouTube. So funny.
You should have known better. You can't do movies with Adam Sandler. You just turn into David Spade.
Even in Hotel Transylvania, David Spade is invisible.
Right.
Joey Diaz is always that guy who pops up in the middle of random movies that you never really expect him to be in. He's always that guy. And he was in Spider-Man 2 when Doc Ock was trying to take apart the subway. I saw a little montage of Joey Diaz, like in all the clips he's been in. It's like redone his channel a bit, and since he moved, he's sponsored by On It. And it looks like to me, like of course he wants to be as successful as Joe Rogan is, and Joe loves him to death. But it looks to me like Joey Diaz is intentionally following Joe Rogan's footsteps, like every step of the way, even with sponsors that he's doing. He even used to take Joe Rogan's old set with like the brick wall background afterwards. I'm sure he didn't.
Really?
I'm sure he didn't even mind. I love that guy. He doesn't have to prove nothing to nobody. Love me some Joey Diaz and his stories. I'm watching a comparison of Monster Hunter World on the series X and S.
Yeah,
Looks pretty
huge
good.
Difference.
Yeah, it's so. This is kind of what I was going to be worried about. It's not a huge difference, but there's not like really any updates, for the games yet, since they're not technically out. There is some guy. I guess he took his videos down, or it's on private or something. But some guy did an unboxing today. He got a Series X early, and I have a feeling I know why. In that video I sent you, it's showing all the crates of Xbox Series X's.
Yeah, whose dick do I have to suck to get an extra like a month free, of Xbox Series X time? Yeah. I guess like it doesn't really matter that much though, because a lot of these games, the next gen games and stuff, aren't even going to be out. You're just going to be running your current gen stuff on, run of the mill. Yeah,
and well, just organic. I hate saying organically, maybe naturally. Just whenever you turn on any game with the Xbox Series X, one thing we did hear about was Destiny, and so Destiny is confirmed to actually just look and feel better right away, right out the box. Day one, go to your inventory. It's going to be a lot snappier. Just looking around, which is the big thing I was wondering, why it's so hard to play on console right now, in 30 frames anyway on the Series X. Even with an SSD, load times are great, but the controller input sometimes is bad, sometimes it's good. It's never consistent. I don't think it's ever a straightforward 30. And the One X could do that, but it's bottlenecked by a terrible CPU. They gave us a laptop CPU to use in the One X, and that's why it's an old Jaguar custom CPU. And you would think it sounds cool, right? But it's not. It's actually really bad. And everything else is good though. On the One X, like if the One X had a different CPU, you could probably do a lot with it, well above like 60 frames.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess that would be even running like your traditional games. So everything's just going to kind of run better. But outside of that, it's going to, you know what I mean? Like, I would want to wait to get the Series X just because I'd want to run the games with the HDR updates and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the auto HDR, like the back compat. Yeah, I'm really excited because I still play Defiance, and I can't wait to see how that game plays. I can't even imagine how that game's going to play on, because it's really fast and snappy right now, like super, like over 100 frames for sure on the One X. And it's a huge open world game, and I can't wait. It's still got really good graphics, and I just man, it's just gonna play even better.
I mean, that's really got to be that's obviously what a lot of companies are putting a lot of their time into is the performance, so that like the frames, because that's just going to make your game look better anyway. And then the ray tracing has been really big, and then as well as HD audio. The audio and the ray tracing are really the two advancements, that they can make the biggest strides in. So I'm really excited to see how that all plays out. Natural
3D audio. I'm going to be testing the crap out of that to see if it's going to be like only for people with like Dolby Atmos enabled through headphones, or if it'll be like, say, regular audio whenever you use the console to have its own like 3D kind of sound stage to it, because you can still do that. My old desktop Insignia PC speakers I've had since like maybe 2008 are still kicking it on this PC. I'm gonna eventually get some different ones, but when I plug them in, I can do 32-bit 192 kilohertz audio if I want to. I can even turn it to 3D audio with ETSX or Dolby Atmos, and it can handle it. Like a lot of old tech can handle it, so they shouldn't have any problem putting it on this thing just naturally without people trying. My surround system is a Harman Kardon 1710S, and it's got some kind of 3D audio on it, but it just missed the cut to getting like a Dolby Atmos or DTS. But it's still amazing though. Like if you hear this thing, like it is just it's so good. I love.
I just know how you feel about your Dolby Atmos.
Oh yeah, I love 3D audio. It's so nice. I don't use 3D audio for this show, but if I did, you would sound like incredible and full of life, but I would sound like plain and flat because it can't record my voice in there. So it would be really hard to balance that audio.
Yeah.
But it still sounds amazing.
I know you watch as much YouTube as I do. And I don't know if you've seen like that Sony ad going around for the headphones, the new headphones that they have with like the 360 audio. If you've had that. And I mean, like that's definitely the future where they can get sounds, that's just regular run of the mill consumer products that aren't that expensive. So that's definitely a huge stride, because to get something like that where it sounds like something is playing behind you'd have to pay like $300-400 for easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
You know what the next step should be to that? I was thinking about this today. Either like I'm definitely going to get like a pair of open back headphones at some point in time, because people might think that the audio is worse with those, but some people say it magnifies the audio because you basically feel like you're in the game when your ears and head can breathe. Like the air just flows right through you, but you're still hearing this like really immersive sound. Like if people had like little tiny little mini fans that could simulate like weather in headphones, like how cool would that be to actually just like really feel like you're in the game? Not only would you get your 3D audio, but you get like this nice consistent kind of air that open back headphones could provide. I would like that.
Yeah, Sony's doing something similar to that with their controller. That you say that, especially for Madden. I'm trying to think of DualSense, that's what it's called. Where like I'm really excited for it for a game like Madden, because I've been playing a lot of that lately, even though the game is terrible. But they don't get all my money from the bot cards. I'd only give them my $60 and move on. But they were talking about how in the next gen, every tackle, every like game situation is going to feel different through your controller. I'm really interested to see how they're going to achieve that through a controller. I feel like that could be somewhat difficult. They're over promising a little bit, but I do want to see what it is. Yeah, I definitely want to see what it is that they're talking about.
Well, there's a different kind of, it's like, is it haptic sense? I think they call it haptic fiber. I can't remember what they called it. I was playing the open beta to Cold War on PlayStation a couple days ago, and whenever you call in a care package or whatever, your controller plays walkie-talkie audio of the guy radioing something in. It's really cool. I've always liked that kind of stuff. I don't really think it's a gimmick because they can use it like with everything, even the lights on the controller. I think they're putting more vibration sensors in the controller themselves. A lot of pros, they don't like playing with vibration, especially in first-person shooters, but I do a lot. On PC, I don't. Just because I play wired with the controller on PC and vibration goes through the cord. I basically get a lot of feedback through the cord, and especially if I have a headset on. So I don't play with vibration on there, but on console I do. And I think that's really fun. There's a lot of games that have like the reloading to where it really feels like the neck of the gun is coming down in your hand when you reload. And I just can't imagine with more vibration sensors in there, you could probably feel a lot of stuff. I bet that's going to be nice.
I can't imagine like what it would feel like, because when I play PC, I switch over to mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. I
can't imagine what that would feel like.
like a normal
vibration person going through your mouse or that would just totally throw me off. I would be like, what? You couldn't aim. It'd be terrible.
Yeah.
It'd be worse than aim punch.
When you're running away, or which is hardly ever, Roy's aggressive and those kind of games, but like whenever
you've played with me in PUBG, yeah. I don't back down.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't either, and I will triple peak, and I will win. you can quote that because it happens. But like if you're trying to take cover, that's when I like vibration, because you can feel if like a bullet's grazing you or something. See, that's another thing with this new PS5 controller. If you're going to feel probably individual bullets hitting the controller when it's all said and done. I'm going to hold off until we see like a really cool limited edition PS5, or just wait for a PS5 Pro. The cooling is awesome and it's going to run pretty cool. I heard a report today that the CPU has been failing on some review units, so that's kind of sad. But I think the PS5 Pro is going to knock it out of the park. I really do. I think they're going to go big for it. They want to step it up, and that's definitely going to be the way. I sent you a link to that video earlier, and it was showing all the Xboxes all piled up on the crates or whatever. I don't know. It's probably Best Buy, I'm guessing. That's what it kind of reminded me of in their warehouse. Maybe it was Amazon. Who knows? But all the boxes, man, I did not see any day one artwork, any like kind of special looking consoles or anything. Oh, man, I was really, really bummed after watching Randall Thor's video, but I'm still going to be happy about it. That we've got to see something. Even the original Xbox One box looked the same, and it wasn't until we opened up the box that we saw like the controllers. So I'm still holding off for something.
Do you think that we're going to get a special edition Series X eventually?
No, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of special edition Series X's, just because of all the complaints about how it looks alone. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of those, and it's Microsoft's time to really kind of flaunt that thing, right? With everything they're doing. Like Sony was pumping out endless amounts of PS4 limited edition consoles. Like I've got the Spider-Man one. I really wanted that Monster Hunter World one. Oh, it looks so good. Like I have the Destiny PS4, the original one. Like I'm a sucker for limited edition consoles. But I don't know. I think the Series X will get some, but I hope we start seeing some like skins that actually look really good on the console itself. And I'm looking into a reactive reload skin. It's going to happen. I brought it up before, but
you sure have.
It's definitely going to happen. And I'll tell you what, right now, I think we're going see-through. I think we're going to go clear. I'm going to put some artwork on the top, on all sides of it, just so it can like blend in with the console some more. I really started thinking about this a lot after I saw the pictures today, but I mean, it's not going to suck, right? It's going to be an amazing console. It's going to be awesome. I just want, something to show for that shit that we went through on the 22nd.
Right? Yeah, we went through hell.
Yeah.
That was not fun.
Nope. Not at all. It was scary.
Yeah, I don't think that was fun for anybody involved.
It was fun for my wife, because she literally just logged onto her phone and got one like right away after seeing me sweat for 4 to 6 hours. So that was the only person who had enjoyment.
She just wanted your help with the floors. She just was like, can you just get this damn thing already so you can help me finish these floors?
That's right. Let's just get it over with. I'm like, fine, you got it.
You want to know what I didn't realize?
What's that?
That the Series X is going to come out after the presidential election.
Yep.
We're going to have okay, I guess I shouldn't say brand new president because I don't know that for sure, but we're going to have a different country. Want to know what I'm really interested to see is if like how many Best Buys get looted if Donald Trump wins.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not the one that I ordered from.
Well, mine already got looted, so I think we're safe, Yeah,
a little pre-loot.
That's a little pre-loot, that's right. They always say, what's the safest airline to fly? is the one that had the crash.
Right, yeah, just recently.
Yeah. It is just super forward thinking right there. That's a game remove.
Right, pro game remove. I guess I should just show up, right? Like,
yeah.
The day of the election, when like the results get announced, I should just drive over there and see what happens.
Yes.
And like if they start busting in, I'm gonna go get mine. I'm just gonna be like, no. I'm even gonna call them and be like, look,
real life.
I'm not proud of this, but all those people were looting. I knew this was gonna happen. I just hopped right through the window, grabbed my Series X. That's it. This is all I grabbed, and then left.
That's right.
So you can count mine as already being given to me. I won't open it until the 10th. So don't call the cops. We're good. We're square.
Seeing the people just dragging like these 70-inch LG GX flat screens. Oh my god! Just seeing some guy drag it out, just hold it by the box wire, like it's just yep. This is mine now. Unbelievable. Took a month to get my goddamn C9 here legally. I had to pay out the ass for it.
Oh wow! I'm looking here at a website called Sport Bible. Furious fans have expressed their dissatisfaction at EA Sports by tanking FIFA 21's user score on Metacritic.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got a 1.1 score. So this seems to be the move, I feel like, where websites like Metacritic that allow you to vote on games and how you feel about them, if like you are really dissatisfied, like everybody in mass just goes
Division
there.
2. Yeah,
that's votes down your stuff.
That's when I made my Metacritic account. It was for Division 2.
You love to see it.
Remember like it was yesterday. Got my account rolled back. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly like to see it. This is the best. This is the way to get your voice heard.
Yeah,
it really is.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Yeah, I mean, and you see, like EA has been bending backwards for Madden fans. It seems like, or at least they're telling them the right.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's the same thing with FIFA. Whether or not they actually follow through with it, that's remains to be seen. But they're at least giving you the lip service, and that's where it starts. You know what I mean? Like it could be that they are just not telling you anything and doing nothing. Or it could be at least they're acknowledging their missteps and trying to do or telling you that they're going to do something about it, even if they don't.
Sometimes it works to do and say absolutely nothing when hit with a controversy. Like if sometimes just hiding and not saying anything online at all, just operating like business as usual is a sneaky little tactic. And now a lot of people think they can will work. But
are you referring to somebody specifically, Morgan? Because it sounds like you're referring to somebody specific.
I am thinking of someone in mind who got absolutely no shit for something he did. But we already talked about that last week.
Yes, we did. Speaking of, the wait was the episode because man, the wait just another couple weeks or a little less than a month away. A month and a day away for PlayStation. You know what stupid thing I did? So exciting. What's that?
I instantly looked at the calendar.
Oh,
I know, rookie move, right? Yeah, and it's I know. All of a sudden, 11 days went by so fast, and I pointed it out to my wife. Now it's over. Now everything's slow.
Yeah. I only looked at the calendar to see what day Halloween fell on. For all of us, it's a Saturday. I love Halloween. I
love Halloween too, but I'm still going to have my lights off.
Damn.
Yeah.
Not always trying to give. Well, I guess you have a little. So.
Yeah, well, the kids in my neighborhood are complete shit too. I mean, that's awesome.
Fuck them kids.
That's right.
Irish Cowboy 2020.
There's some good ones out there, but not in my neighborhood.
Jesus.
I do think they're out there though somewhere. I have no idea where, but I
wonder how Halloween's going to work with the COVID. Are people going to be like? I wonder who's going to be like afraid to go out. And like I don't really view it any more different than drive-through or something.
Right.
We've been able to do that this entire time. I don't know why Halloween's canceled.
Yeah.
I know that in Michigan, our governor's been talking about that, but. Like if I can go to a drive-through, why the hell can't a kid go to get some candy for strangers?
Like that's another thing. Like people feel so comfortable going through drive-throughs. Even my wife will still do it a lot too. And I'm just like, man, brave, absolutely brave. I mean, we've got a lot of UV lights here too. That's something not a lot of people think of. When it first hit, you would like go to the grocery store. You'd see employees breaking their back, rubbing down every single piece of in their store with some kind of chemicals on a rug, like on a rag or something. And everything stunk. Even when you bring stuff home, you can tell it's been smeared in disinfectant. But if people just used UVC lights for just a few seconds, you could get a whole broad range. Like in the subway stations in New York, they have the flashing UV lights where it's like taking a camera flash once no one's on board, and it obliterates everything. It makes it so the whatever can't reproduce. So what we did here, and what I'm sure maybe a lot of people will be doing soon, because hand sanitizers, always going to be hard to find, but we have been getting like a lot of disinfectant wipes in stock here, so that's good. Mm-hmm. But you can put UVC lights into your AC air duct. You can cut out like a little hole, put them in there. You can get little small tower fans that have UV lights on them, and you can get little filters you can plug in. We also have like a couple wands here, so anytime we bring something home, just in case, we just go over it. People can say whatever they want about it, but if we have to just do this for like a little bit just to be safe, I'm okay with that, as opposed to like having to like sweat about hand sanitizer and things like that. So our house is like basically covered, and in the easiest way possible that doesn't really change our lives that much, and we don't have to stress out about it. So I'm like, you know what? If it's worse than what it is, even if it's not, we still got it covered. And that makes me feel a little bit better about it.
Yeah, I mean, personal responsibility goes a long way when you're dealing with stuff like this. So if everybody just acted responsibly, which isn't going to happen, especially in Florida.
Right. Right. In California.
Yeah. So, it is what it is, but I just want it. I just want it to go away. I just want to live, man.
Yeah.
My girlfriend and I, we had a trip to Puerto Rico, and they started having outbreaks, and
did they?
So we decided against it. Yeah, I just want to go back to a beach with my little wristband that says that I get unlimited drinks.
Oh man,
get as many mudslides and mojitos as I can.
That must be amazing. Minus the beach. I'm like
I know you're not a fan of the beach, but I love.
I'm like a fork in the microwave. It's like I feel like the sun's just picking me out of everybody else on the beach, and just like fuck you with its little sun rays.
Right. It's like, hey, we got one of them Irish guys. Get him.
Like his skin. It doesn't help that I look black and white when I take my shirt off outside. Like I'm just like I look gray. It's not. I don't see any color to my skin. It's just gray.
I gotta go get some sun, man.
Maybe. Yeah. That seems like a problem for future Morgan, though. I'll let him figure that out. He probably always knows what he's doing. Probably.
That's like those commercials where they're like, I could probably do this.
Maybe.
Let's get matching tattoos on the first date. We'll probably stay together.
Without a doubt. Let's blast our relationship on Facebook. That's some security right there. Always goes terribly wrong for them.
What do you mean that doesn't always work out when people do that?
When you just read all about it, I guess if there's nothing on TV anymore, you can always look at other people's dumpster fire lives.
Yeah, that's true. Make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like that's why I used to watch It's Always Sunny.
Makes you feel better about yourself.
Yes, absolutely. How can you not? Oh, how can you not? I don't want to say the D word, but I've been digressing.
So I know you've been thinking about it a lot. What's the first game you're going to pop into your Series X?
Man, without a doubt, it's a toss up between either PUBG, Monster Hunter, or it's going to be it's going to have to be Destiny at some point in time. I want to say that with like a positive attitude. I want to. I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I want.
You sounded upset at yourself. Fuck! I'm going to play Destiny. I thought that this part of my life was over.
I could be. I'm probably going to be fucking playing it a lot more now. God damn it!
Yeah. When you said that it's like your job, you were not kidding.
Man, it feels terrible.
So the very first game that I'm going to pop in,
yes,
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah, that's another
very
one.
First one. That game is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, like right now by itself, and I've been waiting for this moment to play the campaign through, and I can't wait. I've been really good at avoiding spoilers and stuff like that for the most part. I'm also really good at forgetting spoilers too.
That's the trick.
Once it happens, I'll tell you what. Like it's. When you're looking at movie reviews or you're looking up to see if your show's going to have another season, like you'll see like the first word, and you just train your brain to know that it's about to be a spoiler. You just scroll away. And if you read it, Just think about something else right away. Focus on any object in the room. Black remote, green guitar, black fan, yellow guitar, orange guitar. And then all of a sudden, the spoiler's gone. And you won't forget it. You won't even think about it. Unless it's like a huge spoiler. Like Vader was, Luke's father kind of spoiler.
Morgan. Spoiler alert.
Those movies, by the way, look amazing now. Especially on this C9 OLED. I took a couple pictures of them. Man,
you mean like the original trilogy?
Yeah, the original trilogies from the 70s. Oh my God, it is insane, and I cannot wait to watch them on the Series X. Like, it's really good on the Disney apps, on the TV. The TV's apps are going to be like the best place always. But with HDMI 2.1, we're going to be blessed with all sorts of goodness coming from.
Which I will have on my Eve Spectre monitor, which will be coming to me this fourth quarter.
Oh, that's right. Did you get an update on that?
I did get an update on it. It ships in a couple weeks.
Are you fucking shitting me? Oh man,
I'm supposed to get it like the first or second week of December.
Dude, that's not going to be. I'm really happy for you.
I said a couple weeks. I really meant like almost 2 months. But
yeah, there's if they. I wish they would have offered a curved monitor because I would have been sold. Like I'm spoiled now. I always have to have curved monitors. Like once you get them, you can't go back because like your face is literally like always up against the monitor, right? On a PC. So when it's that close, even like a 27-inch one, like it's amazing. I can't, like, I thought it was going to hamper my sniping skills. It didn't. It made them better. Like you get even more immersed in these games, movies, shows, whatever you're doing on here.
Yeah, I've just really needed a third monitor. I've had like this little 27-inch Acer for like a long time. It's the one that I just used on default when I first built my PC. It's only like 1080p, but it serves its purpose for a third monitor. You know what I mean? Like I don't it very often, except if, when we're doing the show and I've got like a whole bunch of different things that I want to look and be ready for. But I think it's holding on by a thread now. It's like perpetually dirty. Like it's in a never ending state of.
Oh, really?
For like, no matter how many times I wipe it down, it always just seems to stays dirty.
Just let me die.
Yeah. So it needs to go. I'm probably just going to give it to my brother, who I've encouraged to start gaming with a monitor. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's probably a good move. It really is.
He wasn't able to get the Series X. Unfortunately, he was not one of the lucky during that whole.
Did he try?
Yeah, no, he tried.
Oh.
He was with us. He was actually following what we were posting on Facebook and tweeting out on the page.
Oh yeah,
because we were trying to update people, especially towards the end there, where it seemed like Best Buy was really the only place that you could still manage to get one, and he just no luck.
Yeah, Best Buy intentionally screwed things up. Man, what a fucking monkey wrench they were. Not even opening up orders until 45 minutes afterwards. That was just chaos.
Didn't open up their orders until an hour and 35 minutes. So yeah, they were partners.
That's chaos on another level. It's collusion, is what it is. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did fight the bots, so who knows?
Who did they think? Why did they? Did they see what happened? Did they see what they did? I know, right? Fucking crazy. God
I was
damn
told
it,
that he could pay $800 to get one on eBay with all the scalpers.
That's right. That is right. My daughter's going to think I'm crazy.
Why's that?
Just these random fits I get into about things. I'm still triggered about Best Buy and Amazon right now. Not opening up for like an hour. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just now, as she knew what a stroke was, she would have thought that you had one.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
No, honey. Daddy's just very angry at Best Buy. I'm okay.
Daddy's going to have some words now. Earmuffs.
Yes, earmuffs. Remember, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. I mean,
hey, we can cover this a little bit, but The Mandalorian.
We
talked about what's her name again?
Gina Carino.
Yes,
or Carino. I think
she got into it on Twitter, or she got in trouble on Twitter. She stepped in it. She stepped in it. Woke mob was not happy with her. She must be canceled immediately.
What
are calling on Disney to fire Gina.
What kind of shit do you think she stepped in? Was it more like, would you call the woke crowd more like birds just flying over and pooping on literally everything in sight? Or is it
call them bodies without testosterone?
Oh, okay.
That's what I would call them.
I gotcha. So
because they believe in a fundamentalist religion.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
It's not about reason with them, and any reason that you bring to the table will, it's like a religious fanatic, right? They'll just double down and get worse. The woke crowd is the exact same one.
I gotta tell you,
bring them anything, but they're not, you know what I mean? Like, they're not blowing things up and shooting at people because they have no testosterone.
Right. They're just destroying people's lives and not getting any accountability for it whatsoever.
Just a bunch of angry nerds. That's all they are. But back to Gina Carano, to get this back on the rails a little bit. So the thing that she got in trouble for was, quote, mocking trans people after putting the words boop, bob, beep in her Twitter bio in lieu of pronouns. Which I don't know if you find this, but I find the people with the most outrageous comments always have their pronouns in their bio. And it's not even like trans people, right? It's like random people who you would never mistake for anything else, putting what they prefer to be called. They're like he, him. It's like, well, you got a beard that goes down to your belly button. So, like, what'd you think I was going to call you, a she?
Don't look at the Mandalorian's Twitter page, the guy who plays him. Pedro Pascal. Yeah. I mean, well, maybe you should. I say don't, but I think you should now.
Oh, no.
I think you should.
No. How do you spell his last name?
I think it's Pascal or something. P-A-S-C.
Oh, he, him. Damn it. Not even in the bio. He must have just recently done that.
It's been there for at least a month. I can tell you that much. At least a couple months.
It's always those people with the most brutal takes.
I know. He has such a promising career going for him.
That's like the guy with with like the pronouns in the bio are the same people that tell you that you press X to reload.
Yeah, triggered. Triggered.
I'm sorry. Did that one cut deep a little bit? I
had no problem making a scene and making a few less friends that night. I'll just tell you that much.
So for those of you who
come and go,
this is a little bit of an inside story. Morgan was at one point in Destiny 1 a top 500 Destiny player in the world, right? And the only way that you do that is by accumulating a shit ton of hours and being very good. And so he was running Trials of Osiris, which is, probably pretty much the best way to do it. It's a gauntlet. You have to win 9 straight.
Yes, it is.
The lighthouse. You get really cool loot sometimes. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes. Very accurate.
But so things can get pretty intense, pretty competitive, and pretty heated. And there was a guy that they were gaming with, boots old Irish. You press X to reload.
Oh, fucking really? And that's where everything stopped for a moment for everyone around.
Let's just say that our friend Morgan, the Irish Cowboy, was not very happy.
I was not having that shit. That was just That was just the wrong time.
Yeah. Oh, I could just imagine whoever else was in that group with you. It's probably was it Eric maybe?
I'm not sure if he was there. That was when I was in the UK clan, and they those guys are savage to each other.
Yeah, I can only imagine though the other guy was like, oh no, oh dear, what have you just done?
Someone said that's like telling an army vet how to reload his gun. Yeah. It's like, wow.
Hey, you're supposed to clean that. Really?
Really? Oh, fucking really? Looks like we're going to have to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for coming. Hopefully there's going to be a lot more. Hope you liked it. You can follow the show at Reactive Reload on Twitter. You can follow me at The Irish Cowboy, No Take Backsies, and Crossover at Reactive Branded. You guys have a good day, night, whatever the hell time it is you're watching this. We fucking love you.